Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube videos. My name is Juca Nery for those who don't know me. And today I'm going to talk about a little bit about my Ibanez Geo model. I think it's Geo or Geo, something like that. And if you guys can see on the camera, this is the blue one with a quilted top, something like that. And it's a poplar body. But aside from the woods, the guitar came from factory. I haven't even changed the strings yet, because they're brand new. I don't know what brand they are, but they stay very well in tune, although despite all the bending stuff like that. Not with the tremolo, because it's very sensitive and the tuners are not the best, but apart from that, it's really a great guitar, and the action is very low, and there's no fret buzz, stuff like that. I don't know if you guys can see the action, probably not in the camera, I don't know, but it's very low. And this is also to talk what I use on my videos for the sound. I have many guys ask me what I'm using, if I change pickups or not. Now it's all stock, and I'm using positive grid bias desktop. Bear in mind, this is not the full version. This is the it's not the pro version. It's just the normal version. So there's several stuff that I don't have yet, but I'm going to purchase, whatever you say it, like the other amps, you know. You're in the section of crunch, high gain. As you can see, there's gray out, a lot of amps. I'm going to purchase the package probably this week. But then you have all these amps if you have bias amp. It's kind of cool. Okay, I think probably they are the same. They are up there. Probably some amp that I just created for myself. So what I have here is initially a gate, and bear in mind that concerning effects, I'm going just to close this in a second. I'm using in Logic, I'm using an H delay from Ibanez, from Waves, and it's in ping pong mode, 610 milliseconds, and so I sent some of my signal into it. I'm also using here a little bit of an SSL, just getting rid of some 66 hertz low frequency and adding some highs at AK, and that's it. And there's a gate also there, but nothing too fancy. Then returning to bias, I have this positive grid gate going on. Then I have this EQ, nothing too fancy also, just rolling off a little bit of low. And there's also this not engaged, this is a phaser, this DS1, you know, and it works like this, it's like this right now. Then the plexiglass gain is on full because it doesn't have much distortion by it. I'm going to show you just the sound without distortion, without the pedal. Cool for rhythm, but if I need some, you know, for solos, some more distortion, I'll engage it. Sounds good. Then I have this delay also alongside the delay I have in Logic. So if I turn it off, especially if you have headphones, you're going to hear this bouncing to the left and right. But with this one, it's a little bit shorter. I think delay time, it's around 300, all right? And creates this really cool effect. Then I have reverb in the plate mode, and just a little bit. You guys can see there's no need for that. Even less. Then I have an EQ where I boost some frequencies here around 250 and take down some 16K where amp seems normally sound a little bit fizzy. Okay. I also have a noise gate here on the plugin itself, and high cut here around 10. I'm sorry, and the low cut around 50. Okay, that's my sound. So I'm going to engage this one, you can engage it here or here, without, with. And these pickups from this guitar are very high output from what I can see now. There are ceramic pickups that are very high output. I have even decreased the height of them because sometimes they would normally have some distortion to the clean sounds. And although I love Satriani, it's very difficult to recreate his sound, so I just try to play in his style, you know, with all the legato stuff. And sometimes recreate some of his songs, like... That's too much distortion for this one, probably. And too little, okay? Something like... Something like that. But I'm going to show you some sounds I have here, apart from this. Let's start from the clean. I have one called Stratocaster. There's a slight boost here. Disengage it. And I'm going to disengage the delay in Logic. Open up Biz again. And the guitar sounds very good. Being $200, not that much. Neck pickup, now this is the 4th position. That kind of stretchy style. There's just a middle. Now the 2nd position. And the bridge position. Okay, let's check out some other sounds here from Bias, also in clean. Alice clean. This has, I think it has a lot of effects. Yeah, chorus. I was trying to recreate the sound from Alice in Chains, you know, like that one. You know, I don't know which pickup he uses. Could be the bridge, could be in between, I don't know. Something like this. Okay. Sounds really cool. I'm using dual verb here with some modulation, chorus, some delay, some reverb. This reverb is awesome. And probably the same settings on the EQ, yeah. So let's move on. Another clean. This is clean 2 neck, probably best suited for the neck pickup. Very similar though. Then we have clean blackface here, which is clean if you had disengaged this sort of clone center clone, you know. And this is a very cool sound. If I roll out the tone knob, can get a pretty decent jazzy sound. Let me disengage the delay. So you can see you can take any sound out of this guitar, of this cheap guitar, even jazz. Or blues, anything. I think anything is possible. Alright, if I engage this pedal here, let me just adjust some stuff here, the highs. You can get a cool sound like this. This is kind of a slap reverb. Roll off a little bit the tone. So, you know, you can take any sound of a guitar like this. It's not very hard. And you don't need, I mean, I wish I had a Prestige or something like that, well, custom Ibanez, but for now, let's see some crunch sounds. I don't know why. Okay, this has a tube screamer in front of it. Without a tube screamer, it's just a orange kind of amp. You need some flanger for this stuff. But it reacts very well to the pick, so if I'm going to disengage the noise gate. Alright, so and then with the volume full up on the guitar. I'm going to turn down the volume. This is on the bridge pickup, on the neck pickup. And in between, near the neck. In between, near the bridge. And the middle one. To me, it sounds very rich and very full, and I have a Les Paul back there, an American Strat, and nowadays I've been playing with this guitar all the time because I can get any sound I want with it. Bear in mind that I'm playing with software, and I think the software, although some people are against it because they are tube amp lovers or not, you know, I had too much tube amps that I've sold. Right now I have just the Boss Katana, and it's more than enough for me, especially in an apartment where I live. And I'm really digging this amp sims because they they can take a lot of hassle if you want to record your amp with an SM57, like I've did sometimes here at my house. I never quite get that sound because it's too damn low in volume to get the specific sound the Katana has. So I decided to go via USB too, because the Katana is one of those amps that you gotta really push, in my opinion, to get the best sound out of it. So when it's very low and the preamp is very high, you don't get that full sound. So I think most of my videos that I've done with the SM57 really don't show the sound of the Katana. But this is where amp sims come to hazen up your work and get great results. I don't know if the Orange 50 sounds like this because I've never played with one, but it suits my style and you can get any sound out of it, except for mistakes. Just roll down the volume. I think this is Squeeze or something like that. If you want more gain, just add a tube screamer like I'm doing here. Okay, let's check out another sound here in the crunch. Siamese. This probably comes from the recreation I tried to achieve, copying some sounds from, Billy Corgan and Smashing Pumpkins. But I have to work on this one because I'm not liking how the fuzz is sounding right now. Okay, but you get an idea. I don't even know how to play this. Something like this. Sounds okay anyway. I could go here and try another fuzz pedal because I think there's a lot of fuzz pedals here, bias pedal, and yeah, there's a lot of pedals here because I have bias amp and bias pedal and all combined together in just the effects desktop. Now there's this silicon face. I can just head here and mute this one and try to see what this one does. Let me try on the neck pickup. Sounds better already, okay? Just a fuzz pedal. Let me just go to the plexi gate plexiglass, sorry, and reduce the gain to see just how this one sounds. Sounds cool. I don't know if if Jimmy Page uses a fuzz. Then I have here high gain. This is one probably a PV. Standard tuning. You know, if you turn down, even for D, it's a lot heavier. And let's see another high gain amp. I think this one is not working. Yeah, I knew that. Another one thing you also can change is the cabinet, and I'll think here, yeah, it's a little different. In this one you have just 2 microphones, and you can go around with the microphone until you're happy with the sound, you know. Okay. It's more of a tight sound for rhythm parts. I gain. This is with a different microphone. It's not the perfect dime sound, but you know what I mean. Monstrous. Well, it's kind of monstrous anyway. Modern DJ, okay, this one is one of those that I still don't have because I don't have the full version. Orange Solo, heavy rectifier. And I mean, it works fine. It works great in the context of a mix. If you have a full mix, it will deliver, you know. Heavy palm muting. So it's a affordable cheap guitar that can do anything, and with this kind of amp sims, you can have any sound, you know. That's what I'm trying to make a point here. You don't really need like a $2,000 guitar, and you know, especially if you're just at home playing, making music like I am. But there's also sounds in the cloud that you can download, or at least preview. And I was previewing one of these sounds one of these days, and Marty's lead. Some of them sound good. Anyway, let's check out some other sounds on the cloud. Master rectifier mix. This one I can. Firepower. Yeah, this one I can. I don't know, some of them work, some of them don't. It has nothing to do with the fact that I don't have the amps, because this splitter thing here only works with the full version. I don't know. More Pantera-like. Not the perfect tone for dime, but it's close enough. Dual metal core. I don't know about this one. I can try and tune this 0-9 strings to maybe C. And see if it holds up, because the strings got very loose, being 9s. So it works pretty well, even if you have a guitar like this one with 0-9 strings, tune it to drop C, man, you know? Even though it's a cheap Ibanez with cheap pickups, it retains some definition, and it works in the mix, you know? Okay, going back to standard tuning. Let's check out one or more two sounds. There's this crunch, modern gent tone. No, this one doesn't work. I don't know why. This one already checked out. So my point is here, you can start from scratch, you know, and build up your sound. And if I want to change my amp, I double click here. I'm gonna choose a cranch amp. Maybe I just have two for now. Let's choose the British Rock. Roll out the gain, increase the master volume, increase the mids, roll out some bass, roll out some treble, increase the presence, disengage the drive, put the EQ here, or leave it completely off, take it off, I mean, get it off. Okay, and then I can choose one of many pedals that I have here. You go here, and there's some more, okay? Like, let's see, tube overdrive, warm overdrive. I want something like just, you know, just a booster to see what happens in front of the amp. Doom, not this one for sure. Treble booster, dirty boot. Let's try this treble booster here. Okay. No tone. Now I'm gonna have some effects. I'm gonna start adding a delay here and tweak a little bit the knobs. Could be here, feedback down here, level here. Okay, then I'm gonna add some reverb. I'm doing this very fast. Let me change the plate, tone here, time around here. Okay, then I'm going to Logic, and let me just close this for a second, engage my second delay. Okay. All right, so let's see what I have here. A little bit more of gain. Let's choose the neck pickup, and also I'm going to change the cabinet because I'm not really liking this one. And the cabinet I use more is this one, 4x12 / vintage 30. Also change the microphone. Okay, it's good here. Let's check out some licks. So guys, as you can see, and once again, my point in this video is to show you guys that with a lot of expensive stuff, you can get a great sound. Cheap guitar, the amp sim is not very expensive too, at all. For what you get, it's not expensive at all. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't warm up as always before the video, and I should do. And check out my website because I teach guitar lessons online, and there's also some cool stuff with videos I do for people that just want to have guitar videos on a particular subject they want to learn. So check that out. It's all in the descriptions and the links below the video. And thanks again for watching. Sorry for the long video. Cheers, guys.